Greetings and welcome to Imprinting Color. My name is Liz, aka pezliz, and I am known as a color swap queen. I enjoy all the colors that Polymaker has to offer, and I'm here to let you know that Polymaker has an amazing deal going on right now. If you are watching this anytime between Monday, November 25th and Monday, December 1st, 2024, Polymaker has an amazing deal on their website, up to 30% off, actually 30% off all stock, and up to 40% off some items. So we're going to take a look at some of my favorite selections in the Polymaker Panchroma line, but also explore some other things that are on the Polymaker website during this special deal. So, if you've been waiting to try things like Polymaker's Fiberon, or of course, the Panchroma collection, now is the time to do it. As I mentioned, you have 30% off. The code is Black Friday 2024. That is for anyone on the Polymaker Canada and US website. All right. Now, I'm Canadian, and as a Polymaker partner, I had the pleasure of receiving some of the Polymaker Panchroma filaments ahead of time before it was available in Canada. But it is now available in Canada. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I've refilled and share why I decided to refill this. And these are things that you should be adding to your cart this week during the Black Friday sale. Now, I'm part of a crew of Polymaker enthusiasts on the Polymaker Discord that gets to provide input and suggestions and get sneak previews of Polymaker filaments. So we have the beautiful Starlight line, and they've started developing another set of colors that were more translucent, a little more pastel. They're trying to find a name for this line of filament, and I came up with the name Celestial. So my favorite of the Panchroma Celestials is the Celestial Purple. It is a beautiful lavender color with some sheen of pearlescent and silver. I see some pink in there and definitely some purple. It's a non-abrasive, glittery-ish filament. It is perfect for every project you can imagine. I especially love it for things like dragons and flexies. And I've also done it for functional decorative items as well. Part of that family I also put on reorder was the Celestial Blue. And Celestial Blue is definitely an icy, beautiful blue. Think about snowflakes and all the Christmas and holiday ornaments that you could print with it. It also, of course, pairs very well with the purple, and looks beautiful with whites, with translucents, and all sorts of beautiful things. So Celestial, these are the two that I reordered of Celestial. Not to of course forget the beautiful Celestial Green, which is a wonderful minty shade. Here are the Celestial colors lined up. We've got the blue, the purple, and the green here on this beautiful Kit Kiln TIE Fighter, which I sort of was inspired by the character Sabine Wren from Star Wars Rebels, to create a more colorful version of a TIE Fighter, but also to show off the beautiful Celestial filaments. The black here, as you can see, has some glitter in it, and that is Galaxy Black. And Galaxy Black is a beautiful part of the Panchroma family as well. There's all sorts of Galaxy colors. Dark red, you've got now dark gray, you have dark green, and of course the black, and with more to come, I'm sure. Now, something that is part of the Galaxy family, but is a special filament, is the Panchroma Dual Yin Yang. So Yin Yang is a combination of the Galaxy Black and also a Marble White. So as you can see, this is a dual extrusion, a co-extrusion filament. So it has a beautiful shadowy effect. Depending on what you're printing, you'll get more of the black or more of the white or gray. It is beautiful for things like busts. It is beautiful for vases, and actually, you name it, you can print with it. It's a gorgeous filament. This is another reorder. I printed a lot of dragons with this filament as well because it's just got such an amazing effect. So this is the yin yang. So this is the Panchroma dual yin yang filament. Absolutely gorgeous. I, of course, live amongst colors, and there are two brand new rainbows in the Panchroma line that I had to refill on because I use them so often. The first is the Panchroma Satin Rainbow. Now, a lot of people may know that I'm a huge fan of the matte rainbow. I have many things I printed with the matte rainbow. I love the beautiful gradient of that. The satin rainbow has, of course, a little bit of a shinier effect when it's printed, and the gradient is a little bit darker. I love the satin rainbow for all of the different colors that you can find in it. It's got a really nice transition. So you've got pinks and peaches, you've got greens and teals and blues and violets, lilac. You name it, it's beautiful. Just a little hint more than a pastel. It reminds me of delicious French macarons. Absolutely gorgeous color. I love printing everything with it. But I've had some fun printing a bunch of different models with it, including, I mean, who wouldn't print Jar Jar Binks in a satin gradient? So I've had lots of fun printing with this filament. It's a gorgeous one. And of course, when you've got a gradient rainbow, you don't have to think about switching out the colors on your AMS. You don't even need an AMS. You get all sorts of beautiful effects depending on how much you're printing. You can have all sorts of gorgeous effects with the rainbow filament. But the rainbow filament that really captured my heart, that's new in the Panchroma line, is the translucent rainbow. It looks like your favorite hard candy, like a Jolly Rancher. It is absolutely gorgeous filament. Of course, it's translucent. So if you print with thin walls, it makes amazing lanterns, it makes beautiful vases. You can get all sorts of effects where the light comes through. And even if you print with it at a fairly dense rate, it actually looks like it's something printed with resin. This is a beautiful filament. Number one on my list when it comes to a rainbow from Polymaker. I'm excited to see what else comes next. The translucent line also has, of course, colors that are individual colors. So there's cyan, there's yellow, there's magenta, and there is a beautiful gray. I actually used the gray during the Halloween season, and it made the spookiest little ghouls. So this is an absolutely beautiful color. But I am so excited that Panchroma and Fiberon are in Canada. If you are someone that likes to use, of course, if you're someone that is someone that uses ultra performance filaments, the Fiberon line is designed for you. So Fiberon, of course, is the high performance composite filament from Polymaker. We'll take a look at this on the Polymaker website. I don't actually print with these types of filaments, but it's definitely something that I highly encourage people to explore. The nice thing about the Polymaker website, as you can see, we click here on the Fiberon, and you can see right below, it gives a full description of the filament and the printing requirements. So for example, this is Fiberon PPS CF10. So that's a carbon fiber reinforced polyphenylene sulfide. Do I get points for that? So it has minimal warping during mechanical strength, high heat resistance, chemical resistance, printing, and no need for a heated chamber. But you do need to have an all metal hot end that, of course, goes up to 310 Celsius plus, a hardened nozzle, and post printing, you do need to do some annealing. So there definitely is for this a full tactical data sheet. So you have all the information on this filament, and this is definitely for someone that's ready for that type of experience in their printing. And if you know, you know, if it's something for you. I am definitely someone that prints a lot with, I do print a lot of ABS, ASA, TPU, PETG, but mostly I do print with PLA because that's just my need, my use basage. But of course, with the Black Friday sale, that's your chance to try Fiberon if that's something that's on your curiosity list. With this beautiful deal that we have with Black Friday, of course, it is 30% off site-wide. That also includes things like the PolyDryer. And if you have been needing a filament dryer, this is the time to, of course, get on that. The PolyDryer is a beautiful system where you have the dryer system, but also you have additional dryer boxes to store your filament. So if you have a hydroscopic environment where your filament ends up getting wet, due to the temperature, temperature and humidity in the air, then the PolyDryer is something where the entire system works for you. So you can, while you're actually printing, store your filament in the PolyDryer box. It allows the filament to move. It works as a spool holder. And also, of course, you're able to dry the filament or keep it drying and print. The poly boxes are excellent, excellent storage and very affordable, especially with, of course, the Black Friday sale. But with the PolyDryer itself, you have, as you can see, the PolyDryer box, the dry dock, the spool roller that allows you to, of course, print well drying, definitely the hygrometer, and PTFE to allow it to come out of the box, and the silica. And of course, if you take it off the dock and you're using it, there are the little airlock feet on the bottom. So it's a fantastic system. And again, this is a great time, a great opportunity to take advantage of the sale. Another thing that I would highly recommend during the sale, of course, is everything in Polymaker's Panchroma line. So we've already looked at, of course, everything in Panchroma many times, but Panchroma is a selection of Polymaker's filaments that are organized in color ranges, surface finishes, and effects. So you've got the glittery and sparkly filaments, the UV reactive and the glow filaments, the gradients, the co-extrusions, and of course the experimental. Someone actually earlier in Twitch chat asked about the experimental, and that is the goodness gracious, I'm moving too fast. The experimental, which is the Panchroma regular COPE. So this is a new innovative formula, and it has been developed to improve printability. So there are special instructions on printing with this filament, but it is a really lovely filament of, as you can see, a wide range of colors, and it is a really good deal right now. So if you want to try something like this, this is the time to try it. Now, we've talked about Panchroma, we've talked about Fiberon, but of course this is a site-wide sale. So all filament that Polymaker has is on sale right now, including, of course, the functional PLA, the PETG, the PET, the ABS, the ASA, the TPU, the PC, the nylon, all of those filaments. Of course, I'm a particular fan of filaments like the metallic PLA Pro, the Polymax. If you're someone that is into cosplay, the Cos PLA is available. And if you're looking to step outside of the box when it comes to going from PLA to other materials, this is the time to try the PETGs and the ABS, the ASA, if you have, of course, an enclosure and ventilation, or of course have an adventure with TPU. I really highly recommend, if you're going to try a PETG, the translucent line. The translucent red is everything you could ever dream of in for the holiday season. The translucent white and the translucent blue remind me of icicles and all those beautiful things. And of course, with PETG, it of course has great ease of printing. It can be hydroscopic, so you can dry it, but you are able to get amazing effects. And of course, it's a nice hardy filament. And of course, one of my experiments of this year has been with TPU. And I have dialed in my printers to print TPU absolutely beautifully. And Polymaker has a lovely selection of TPU, and that includes the TPU 95, which is my particular favorite, but also the Polyflex TPU 90, which is a little bit softer. And they also have, of course, I'm going to show you on the website here. We'll take a look at the TPU. We've got the TPU 90, the TPU 95, and also the TPU 95 HF. So that is a high flow, which is available in black, white, and clear. With the TPU 90, it is available in black, white, gray, teal, and clear. And of course, my favorite, which is the TPU 95, is available in a lot more colors. Well, or some more colors. We've got black, white, blue, red, yellow, and orange. So beautiful, beautiful colors. And again, now is the time to take an adventure in your printing experience. When these things are on sale, it's a great time to take a look at it. And of course, if you're printing for gifts for the holidays, it is a great time to stock up on all these sorts of filaments. Or of course, if you're someone that has orders that you have to fill, now is the time to stock up. So I will put a link in the description that links to my Polymaker affiliate code, because that gives back to me. But also with this sale, of course, you've got 30% off from November 25th until December 1st. And you can explore all the colors that Polymaker has to offer. So for this imprinting color, I welcome you to join me anytime I'm streaming on Twitch. Imprinting Color is a show that I stream live on Twitch on Wednesdays. This was a special Monday episode, and I'm super happy to be able to share when I'm streaming on Twitch some giveaways and of course answer questions. So if you're watching from YouTube, come join us on Twitch. We have fun. Also, I will say, since this is a limited video, this upcoming Thursday, I have a Thanksgiving stream. So I'm going to share with you. This is a Thanksgiving stream where we're going to take a look at things, of course, like Polymaker's amazing Black Friday sale and all sorts of community businesses that have sales and giveaways. So I'm going to be able to share Polymaker filament with everybody on Thursday. And of course, lots of giveaways from other companies. You can take a look at that. Follow me as pezliz on all the socials. And hopefully you'll be able to take a prize home. All right, so thank you for joining me for this imprinting color. Again, my name is Liz, aka pezliz, and explore all of the colors that Polymaker has to offer. Take advantage of this amazing 30% off sale with the opportunity to have up to 40% off some select filaments.